Good morning. This is Brother Tyrone, your Global International Kingdom reporter. I'm here in the city of San Fernando right now on the 25th day of March of 2017. I'm right on the corner of McClay and Glen Oaks right now. But further down the street on DeHaven, where a couple of days ago, beloved Brewline brother and beloved pastor of Faith Center, Rudy Trujillo, was assaulted out here on the street right on McClay, where I'm at right now, a little bit further down from where I'm standing right now. And he was just out here doing the work that God had called him to do, where a person whom he haven't seen in years and also used to go to his church had assaulted him. And what it is also, coming up on Wednesday, as I'm going to put this in as well also too, he is passing out flyers for a stop the violence thing that's going to be taking place this coming Wednesday on the 29th of March at 7 p.m. over here at the Mission City Church right here on Glen Oaks and McClay. And this is an event of stopping the violence that's here in this neighborhood, with so much that's just going on, and a lot that is taking place. And a lot of sponsors have came on board to help us with this. Also the Brewline is part of this. My church, Firepoint Church, and also Liberty Temple, Mutual of Faith, and more, and also Del Angel Funeral Services as well also too is also a part of this as well also too. And it's going to be held right here at Mission City Church, exactly right here. And like I said, I'm further up the street of where this assault had took place. But I am very blessed and very happy to tell you that Pastor Rudy was released from the hospital yesterday. His hip surgery was very successful and it went real good. And I just ask all of you to continue to keep the family in prayer. And also another thing as well also too. I was at the conference at the police station here in San Fernando yesterday, where they had already released the picture of the person that had did this. And I know I said a few days ago that I wasn't going to speculate. I wasn't going to speculate or say anything about it. But you know what? Talking to Brother George Hernandez this morning, founder of Brewline, told me that I should say it. But you know what? I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to say it anyway. This person of interest that the cops are looking for right now, his name is Henry Chacon. And all I can just say to you, Henry, if you are watching this right now as I am speaking, all I can just say to you is just do the right thing and just turn yourself in, because you won't really get too far or anything, because they are looking for you. All I can just say is, to avoid all of that, just turn yourself in, and we'll be keeping you in prayer as well also too. We'll be keeping you in prayer also too, bro. Brother Henry Chacon, if you watch KTLA Channel 5 News, or you can go onto their website. You can see the picture on there. And like I said, the cops are looking for him. If any of you out there know of his whereabouts, please call. Please give them a call and let them know. And also San Antonio, if you see him out there towards your way, you let them know as well. You let them know so he can get extradited back here to California. But coming back over here in front of Mission City Church, they also had an event here last year where they had shown a DVD, a movie called The Neighborhood, which told the story of four brothers that lived the gang lifestyle, and how they turned their lives around, how they turned their lives around by letting God come in their lives. And this was an event that they had last year, and this year it is very much similar, but it's totally different. And like I said, it's a stop the violence divine intervention that they're going to be having, which is going to be next Wednesday, March 29th. Over here at Mission City Church, over here in the city of San Fernando, and it starts at 7 p.m. and that address is 777 North McClay Avenue here in the beautiful city of San Fernando right now. And like I said, I'm right in front of Mission City Church right now, and also not too far from where that attack happened, from where Pastor Rudy was attacked. And like I said before, the enemy is out there, and he is mad, and he is really, really mad. But you know what? As God's children, such as myself, we also gotta put the enemy in his place as well, also too. By having this event that we're also doing, we're all marching into the enemy's camp. And we're marching in and just taking back of what the enemy has stolen from us, because our Lord and our Savior Jesus Christ is all about restoring. It's all about restoring, restoration, repairing, and just renewing. And that's what this event is, and that's what this event is all about. Of what had happened this past, a couple of days ago. And all I can just say to you, Pastor Rudy Trujillo is a living testimony, because this is a brother that is always out here on force, out here on the front line every single day, doing the work for the Lord. And like I said, he is out here marching into the enemy's camp and taking back of what the enemy has stolen from us. All I can just say to you with Pastor Rudy, he's just saying to the enemy, not today, not this time, not today, not this time. I just came from a real good I'm in fellowship this morning where Brother Rudy Hager did a message, and also just came from Holy Cross, Brother Isaac Gonzalez, who was in the hospital right now, myself, Carlos, Brother Darcy, and Brother Mark as well. Also too, we was all up that way. We talked with them, and also had prayer with him. Also had prayer with him at the same time as well, also too, and just letting him know that there is always hope. Just keep your mind, and just stay focused on the Lord. I want to also thank you all. I also want to thank those that's tuned in, that's watching this right now. Thank you, Brother Tony Mark Martinez and Sister Maria. Brother Benny, I hope you got the case of water that I had gave you a few days that I had dropped off yesterday. And Brother Marco, all the way from San Antonio. Thank you all so much for tuning in. And in a few more minutes, I'm going to be meeting up. And I'm actually waiting also too. Going to be meeting up with a couple brothers where we also going to be passing out. We're going to be passing out these flyers of this event that is going to be taking place next Monday. Once again, it's a stop the violence divine intervention. Friends of San Fernando, restoring and preserving family and drugs, gang violence, and dropout intervention. And this event that's going to be taking place this coming Wednesday at 7 p.m. right here at Mission City Church at 777 North McClay Avenue here in the city of San Fernando. And just to let you know, Mission City Church is also right across the street from the 7-Eleven, which is also across the street from the laundromat, and also the laundromat is also across the street from the Wells Fargo Bank that you see right here. And this is it right here. This is it right here. Mission City Church right here. And further down this street as well. As I'm walking right now, I'm going to be walking just a little bit more further of what had happened and the assault had taken place. It had happened right over here on McClay and DeHaven, where all Pastor Rudy was only just doing was just out here in the enemy's camps, just taking back of what the Lord of what God had put him work to do. Right across the street, right over here. You got right over here. That's McClay and DeHaven of where the assault had took place a few days ago. But all I can say to you right now, all I can say to you is today is that Pastor Rudy has recovered, and Pastor Rudy is doing fine, and he thanks each and not just myself but his family. They thank you for all of the prayers and all of the support, and continue to keep them all in prayer during this time, and also for brother Henry Chacon that the cops are looking for now, because we don't know, even I don't know what is going on or going through his mind, or better yet, the first thing that I would ask him if I was to see him is, Brother Henry, what was it that triggered you in your head, in your brain, had prompted you to do something as horrible and heinous of what you have did? What had transpired it? What transpired it? What is it that triggered off in your brain that make you want to do what you have done to this pastor Rudy Trujillo? Because like I said, this is a pastor who is well known and well respected here in this community, and even I myself, I do a lot of things with him as well, also too, as far as reporting and coverage goes. I am with him all the time. And let me tell y'all something about Rudy Trujillo. It was around maybe 7 or 8 years ago. I was at a toy event over in Sunland Park, and just as I was about to go up and meet him to go and shake my hand, he came to me and he looked at me and he said, "I know who you are. You're Tyrone, and I see your videos all the time. You keep up the work that God has called you to do. And from this day on right here, you will be known as the Kingdom Reporter." And ever since then, that name has stuck with me. It has never went anywhere, and I am very, very, very thankful, and I am very, very, very honored that that Pastor Rudy Trujillo has given me this name, because this, like I said before, this is a pastor that is always out in force. This is a pastor that is always out in the enemy's camp, just taking back of what was taken from us. And like I said before, God is in the business of restoration. God is in the business of restoring, and God is also in the business of repairing as well also too. Hey, Sister Grace, how you doing? Hope all well and all is good. Please do me a favor, Sister Grace. If by chance you talk to Brother Ramos, text me his number, because I do want to give him a call, because I have seen his picture that he was in the hospital. But just let him know that I'm keeping him in prayer. And how you doing, Sister Lupe? I hope all of you are all having a very wonderful day out there today. A very blessed day, as you see right now. Not a single drop of rain in the sky or anything. So I hope each and every one of you are all having a very blessed day today. And I myself, I'm going to go meet up with a couple of Bruline brothers, and we're going to be passing out these flyers of the Stop the Violence Divine Intervention thing that's going to be taking place next Wednesday out here in the city of San Fernando right now, as I'm also coming to you live from right here in front of Mission City Church, right here on Glen Oaks and McClay. This is Brother Tyrone, your global international reporter, or in this case, the Kingdom Reporter, as Brother Rudy calls me. And thank you so much for that name. If no one hasn't told you that they don't love you today, remember that I do, and so does the Lord. May you live as long as you want, but never want as long as you live. May you live to be 100 and me 100, but minus a day, so I will never know that nice people like you have passed away. And just remember, and folks, don't forget. Stop the violence that's going to be taking place next Wednesday at March 29th, next Wednesday at 7 p.m. at 777 North McClay Avenue here in the city of San Fernando. This is an event that you don't want to miss, and this is also an event not to be missed as well also too. As I'm getting ready to meet up with a couple brothers right now. Pastor Rudy, love you, brother. God bless you. You too, brother Joshua, Sister Annette, all of you. I love all of you. And brother Henry Chacon, if you are watching this, do the right thing. And do yourself a favor and turn yourself in, because like I said, they are out here in force looking for you right now. So Henry, God bless you. We'll be keeping you in prayer as well also too. Just do the right, brother. Not just for me, not just for my sake, but for his family, but for Rudy Trujillo's family. Just turn yourself in, brother. That's all you have to do. Just turn yourself in, and everything will be all right. That's all I can say. Take care of yourself. Have a very blessed day, and most of all, have a very blessed weekend.